So here we have the Coolabah Koala compressor condenser unit. This is the rear wall mounted compressor condenser unit. It is suitable for trucks that do not have a lot of underbody space or the cab itself sits too low to the chassis. So it comes with a 2-year warranty. It is galvanized steel body, powder coated for element protection. It has 2.4 kilowatts of cooling capacity and 500 watts of heating capacity. The reason why someone would pick this unit is, as mentioned, if the undercab of their truck is too busy and they can't fit a Joey unit. So mounting this to the rear wall of truck, it varies in location. So whereas the Joey is always on the left-hand side, underside of the cab, this unit up on the rear wall can find itself on the left, the right, center, low or high, based on how the rear wall is configured, be that the rear wall having intake stacks, exhaust stacks, or a rear window. So we'll put up some photos of previous installs showing those different varieties. So the unit, like the Joey, can be paired with 3 different evaporator types. They do not change the performance of the unit. It is what works for that truck, be that does it have shelving, rear cupboards, etc. So we'll go through those evaporators now in depth. This is the standard evaporator unit. It comes with a remotely mounted controller, a remote control to use around the cab, as well as a pollen filter to keep out contaminants from the evaporator and the fan as well. So this has got your heat panel right up front and your evaporator unit central, and it can shift between the two. Ideally, this is suited for most trucks out on the market. You can mount it on a shelf or underslung below the shelf. If the truck doesn't have a shelf, it can be underslung from a rear cupboard system. So it's quite versatile in that sense, where you can use it around the truck, whichever truck you may have. This is the rear wall evaporator. So it is heating and cooling functionality and comes with everything that you see here in the kit. It is mainly suited for trucks that do not have any shelf space or cupboard space. It gets mounted central and very high on the rear wall. We'll put up an install photo so you can see what it looks like in a particular vehicle. So you have the controller, which we have an individual web series on that will take you through the functionalities of the controller. Your mesh filter, which will keep contaminants out of the evaporator and the fan. This is the integrated evaporator system. It comes with everything that you see in the kit here. Heating and cooling functionality. It is best utilized in a truck that has rear cupboards and otherwise limited space, as well as the fleet owner, operator, driver that may prefer an OEM look to the overall install. Put up some photos of some recent installs for you to reference to. So the controller, again, this one is remotely located. We have an individual web series that will go through and take you through how to use that system. The remote controller that will be able to control the system throughout the whole vehicle. Now this system will come with the intake vent that'll be mounted for the warm air to be pulled in through the pollen filter and dispelled out from eyeball vents spread across the cupboard system, directly blowing down onto the driver's bed. Thanks for tuning into the Build Your Coolabah series. If you have any questions about any products covered in this episode, please reach out to us. All our contact details are on our website, www.coolabahdcac.com. Just head over to the contact page. My phone number and email address are there. Please reach out at any time.